I'm back. I did a thing. Not the most financially not the most financially responsible thing, but has it ever stopped me in the past? I submit that it has not. Welcome back, by the way. It's been quite a long time. Adrian is filming. Thank you for that. Oh, so that's not how boxes are supposed to work. But I figured, what better video to do than the lowest hanging fruit of all of YouTube, which is unboxing. So that's what we've got here today. Staples. Now this package has come from the UK, and because I titled the video, you already know what it is, so I don't know why I'm like being mystical about it. It's a bike! Well, it's all the bits that go into making a bike. There's wheels. This is the 2020 Inspired Hex Team with Magura brakes on it. I have the 2019 currently, and I was going to go through this long process of stripping the frame down and like media blasting it and sending it off to a company to get it resprayed in blue and white color scheme. And then 6 months after I bought the bike, they came out with a blue and white version of the same bike. So, as you do, and here it is. Look at those. It's under there. Ooh, it's darker than I thought. This is under there as well. Oh yeah, the apocalypse is going on every day at 7 o'clock. All of our healthcare workers get a clap or two. Jazz clap, because I'm holding the bike in my other hand. There's pedals in there. This is a lot of boxes. Found it. That was a dangerous cut. Okay, so they still send these. I really love that they put this in here. My very first Hex was the first one that came out, the red one, and I always had the bell on it just for good measure. I do something and then celebrate by going like ping. And it's like the shitty kind of bell where it only pings once. It doesn't do like ching ching.
Oh, what? It's not,
yeah.
That sucks.
It just is, it's like that god-awful glass ding sound effect from YouTube that everyone uses at like way too high volume.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oof.
Wait a second. There we go.
That's how we contribute to society.
Or you could just... That... Oh. Alright, we're good people. Chain tensioner. This is the pedals, which are surprisingly fine for my feet. I usually have to buy oversized pedals because I have a size 12.5 shoe. But these things are super aggressive. I have a manual with like the original Inspired foreplay thing on it. And the things that... Okay. Finally, it says Inspired on it. For the longest time, I only ever got this is a chain stay protector. So when you're riding around, the chain that's on like it's like spring loaded, so it'll get slack and it'll like bash all the paint here. So you just wrap this around there. There's probably bikers watching this. I don't know why I'm explaining this part of the video. Is this like how many times worse is this than trying to film with Ryan?
No, it's great, dude.
Is it?
I don't know the style of an unboxing, so I'm kind of just trying to show everything.
Yeah, that makes two of us. Oh shit.
Oh, whoa, that was quick.
Okay. Get in there. Oh shit. Okay, so that's the bars free. This is a very creative job they've done. I'm try and be delicate about this, you know? This is grade A content. Okay. I don't remember the last bike being this like intense to excavate.
Well, listen, dude. Over time, there's generally progress, and maybe the I don't know.
Maybe they got confused on which direction progress was. I said Weast.
Did you try Wombo?
Plausible. Look at it, it's blue. One thing I didn't quite consider is I don't have a bike pump, so that sounds responsible. Oh! Oi, she's a beaut! You'd have thought it was boxing gloves while doing the lubricants. Okay. Yep, that is a loose headset. The amount of tape placed in creative ways. These guys shouldn't run a bike shop, they could be architects. Okay. I forgot that was a thing. Oh, I totally forgot. This is like one of the main reasons to buy this bike, is they have this now instead of like janky ass titanium screws that go in the back and well out the. Wow, that's fancy looking. Let's scratch that very nicely. We're oh, and another one. That's the one I have in the other one. So maybe I should save this. Final bit. That is just pretty. Look at this. Wow. Not a pro. Now, if you've been wanting to buy an Inspired bike and not sure where to do it, like if you just found Ali's videos or Danny's old videos and you're like, what kind of bike is that? I actually bought this from the UK, and I bought every other bike from the UK. I've gotten parts from the same like bike shop in the UK. And it's never really a problem with shipping or anything. It's just Hardy bikes, so I'll put a link in the description. The one thing is you do have to pay an import tax when you ship the bike in, but it's definitely less than the upcharge that you have to pay if you get it from like any of the shops I've seen stateside. So that's where I get all this stuff from. Notch unboxing seals. About these. What's going on? Wow, this is shiny. This is really shiny. I feel bad about even touching this thing. What is that? What bottom bracket are you? That's different. Okay. The chain tensioner. That's good. Sir Adrian. I don't know how to use most of these things. What? Ah. No. I can't get it. They changed this from last year's model. Oh, it's got a cap so it doesn't fall out. Oh, that's kind of weird. So I guess that you only have to... Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to take that out. I have an Owen Wilson wow counter, you think?
Wow.
Wow. So one thing I should mention is that I bought a complete... even though I know these are probably not the wheels I'm going to be running on this bike, because despite Hope hubs being sort of like industry standard for reliability, a couple years back, the rear hubs that Hope now supplies, which is the Pro 4 single speed trials, I've blown up like 2 of these in a year and gotten them warranted and then blown them up again. So It's I'm just not gonna deal with that because as a trials rider, like if your hub falls apart in the wrong time, you lose your teeth. I have another set of wheels being built up. Wheels, rims, hubs, tire, pretty much everything. And when that's actually built, I'll do like a bike check properly. But for now, just getting out some content from what we can, which is taking a bike that I can't ride out of a box in an apartment that I'm trespassing in. What am I doing? Oh, right. Wait a second. Ah! Wow, that's still spinning. Oh, wait, this side? Ah! It's a 5 mil? Huh. Okay. That I was not expecting. Is it like another... What? That didn't sound good. What is that saying? Wait, so then what's the screw for? Oh. So this goes in there and doesn't come out all the way. You just slacken it. No, that's wrong. This and that. Yes!
Yeah, satisfying.
You have no idea. Okay. Ooh.
Does that feel good?
Huh? Huh? Okay. Okay. That doesn't seem right. The clearance between... What am I doing wrong right now? Okay, correction. I emailed Tardy Bikes. They got back to me within like 2 hours. And turns out this mount actually floats a little bit. So now all is well. Getting somewhere. Oh, God. I cannot tell for the life of me what this is supposed to feel like. It just all feels very wrong. But it looks so cool. And it's probably going to feel great riding because it doesn't flex around and stuff. So I believe this just embiggens this part. Make sure there's no play on this side. Oh, that's a bent rotor. That's what a hub is supposed to sound like. None of my other Hope hubs sound like that. They sound like so. It's almost a bike. Pedals? This one goes in righty-tighty, but that one goes in lefty-tighty.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's very confusing when you first get the bike and no one's ever told you this and you're just like... There we go.
There you go. There she goes.
There she be. And where's the other one? There it is. My last hex that I rode for like years was a blue one. It was the last blue one they made, which I think was 2016. Since then, I bought like blue Spank Spike rims, which is the rims that Ali C used to ride before he got with light bicycle and started riding carbon rims. And they were blue anodized, but they were darker blue than that other blue frame. But this frame is darker blue than my first frame was, so maybe it's the same amount of darker as the wheels, which means all my stuff finally matches. And that only took like 3 years. And a lot of money. Side goes left in. Alright. Also, Crank Brothers, very good tool you've made here. Also, Crank Brothers, if you send me some stamp pedals, that'd be great. Also, sponsor me? Of me? I think that's a bike. I think I made a bike. Is this... It kind of seems like a bike to me. So close. put it on its wheels now and just stare at it because it's still quarantine times. Without further ado, okay. Yeah. Oh, right. I forgot they did that. Okay. So, this is the last thing. Probably should have mentioned this earlier. One of the other reasons why I got this frame, besides the color, which sounds as stupid as I actually am for doing that, but the fork on the last generation Hex was so buried close to the wheel that you couldn't route this brake line through the top tube. So this year, instead of having the same fork painted different colors for the fork blades and the hexes, they have an actual like dedicated hex fork with enough room that you can have like a full-size tire and route this through here, so you can do tail whips or foot jam whips or bar spins or whatever crazy thing true Fortner is going to learn in the next couple of years. This is the bike. When I get everything spec'd out how I want it to be with the rims, different hubs, different tires, different pedals, I will make a cinematic bike check video, so stay tuned for that. This is a very random video. Thank you for watching, and stay safe, stay not sick. That was good alliteration, but bad advice. I will see you in the next video. Hey, Adrian, can you hand me that pillow over there? It's up there, maybe? I think that